What's up, guys? It's your boy Nathan. We're back with another preview. I'm just going to give you a heads up here, guys. I do not know if you have seen the plan, hey Rhythm, but we will be on Goal OA in about an hour. And please do join them. Please support him as well. He's on his way to 1,000 subs as well. We're going to be doing a preview there as well on his channel. We'll be here for roughly an hour. I won't take too much of your time as usual. You know the rules, guys. All the time I like to spend with you guys is during the watch along instead of all this, as Rhythm likes to call it, utter woke nonsense. So yeah, Nathan, excited for the Brazilian Grand Prix? Wait, are you being serious? Apologies, apologies, Plymouth. I don't watch F1. Hello, Prayag. Brazilian Grand Prix. Oh God, totally out of the loop in F1. Plymouth, I thought you were in. I thought other auction. I thought you were in Melbourne. I didn't know you were in Sydney. My cousins live there. I mean, they live in Australia, I should say. I shouldn't say they live in Sydney. I don't really know. Actually, I think one of them does live in Sydney. Yeah. Anyway, we will shortly get into it. I'm just letting people enter, giving them a few minutes. As you may know, the first game we will discuss is, in fact, Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester United. So I just want to wait a moment till people flow in so we can discuss this together. Got that up there. Just keep it here ready in the background until it's time. How's everyone's day been going so far? Excited for tomorrow? Early kickoff? If we win, we don't have to bother with anything. We can just enjoy ourselves. That's it. How perfect is that, right? If we win, we have the whole weekend to enjoy. 1-1 draw, says Shanks. Interesting. 1-1 draw. Oh God, I think I have to get out of Twitter soon. I think I have to take Nidhi's advice and actually get off of Twitter. Yeah. I'll just leave it at that. Just leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. Both teams don't want to lose momentum, but would be cautious in approach. Real answer is Tottenham by how many? They're third best at away form at the moment, so it's going to be a tough game rhythm. They're like 17th best at home form. They have the momentum 4-0 win against Copenhagen. We have a draw. They did lose to Chelsea, but it was a tight and, quite frankly speaking, extremely boring game between Tottenham and Chelsea. I honestly think it's going to be a draw rhythm. I still haven't seen anything. Hey Zakaria, I'm good. How are you? How are you? Should we start? I think we should start now. Enough people are piled in. Guys, do drop a like. And remember, in an hour, we'll be at Goal OA to continue the preview on his channel. So please do join. Please do join us there as well. The link's in the description. It's already in the community post. Feel free to click on it. Yes, feel free to click on it. In Sydney, man, university starting day after tomorrow on Monday. What are you studying, Plymouth? And enjoy it. Enjoy your time in Australia. I've been told plenty of nice things. Just enjoy it, absorb the culture. Whatever is alien, just enjoy it. Doesn't matter. Keep an open mind. If I can give you a little advice, Plymouth, I do not know how old you are, so I don't want to sound like a lecturer, but there are plenty of people in this country that would love the opportunity to travel abroad, go abroad and study and they can't afford it, if I may suggest, make the most of it. Even if you don't plan on staying there permanently after the degree, make the most of it. Don't say no, enjoy new experiences, learn, adapt, and have a good time in Australia. Stay away from anything bug related. They have too many over there. Few good words for my other club, Bayern Munich against PSG. Please listen, dude. Last year, if Luis Enrique, the comments about his daughter and everything, I was kind of rooting for him. I previously hated PSG because I didn't really see the value, except for the fact that they just, for lack of a better words, buy the best players, and they seemed a little soulless. And I think Luis Enrique did bring a little soul back into that club. Not to mention some more order. I mean, they're playing better without Mbappe than they did. That's just, I mean, I know people don't like to hear that, but they seem to be doing better at least. I think Bayern are one of the favorites. I think they've been really good. Harry Kane's been really immense. I don't watch Bundesliga every week, but Harry Kane has been immense. Um, Normally he does this thing where he finishes really strong. It's like a roller coaster. He picks up momentum and then he goes on a spree. But the last 2 years, he's just been on a spree. I think he picks up where he left off from, and I think Bayern Munich are one of the favorites. I know someone said I don't know if it was on this channel or some other channel. They were like, wait till Bayern Munich play a big team, then we'll see they'll choke or not. And I think it's safe to say they didn't choke. Yeah, I think it's safe to say they didn't choke. So yeah, very curious to see how far they can take this momentum. Pep Ganjela. When was the last time United beat Spurs? Probably when Ronaldo was here. Ronaldo scored a hat trick, Pep. So I'm going to say at least 2 years ago. Honestly, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure we beat them in the 23-24 season. I'm pretty sure. What woke nonsense. Hey, Pulkit. How far do you think Germany will go in 2026 World Cup? Nagelsmann squad planning. Bro, I don't rate Germany for the last. Honestly, I never thought in my life I would say it. But especially the last Euros, it was one of the worst German teams I've seen in my life. And I first started watching football in I don't remember, I was too young, but Euro 2000. I remember the 2002 World Cup. I was actually supporting Germany back then. It's because my close friend was German that I went to school with, and I was quite unfamiliar with football at the time. So I was just loosely watching the World Cup as a young child, and yeah, man. If Balak played that final, that would have been different. Yeah, it's one of the worst teams I've seen, dude. I'll say they'll go round. I think they'll get knocked out round of 16. Of course, you have to keep in mind, David James, how the draw works out, right? You always have to take that in mind. Well, gaming with Killer. Bro, will you and Mogbai stream together at the weekend if United draw or win? To be frank with you, gaming Killer, Mogbai knows anytime he calls me, I'm in. Most of the time, at least, unless I'm not at home, obviously, then it's not possible. I'm sure we will do something when the international break kicks in, for sure. Um, what that is, I don't know, but definitely, it's an absolute pleasure chatting with the one MUFC audience and obviously Mohawk, a very passionate fan base and subscriber base. So, of course, whenever Mohawk by calls, if I'm home, of course, again, definitely. Hey, Destroyer 2-1 Tottenham. Now, don't bring the mood down, Rhythm. We've not started yet. Stay away from snakes. Oh, well, you'll be in the city. I think the snakes part is covered. The bugs part's going to be a bit of an issue, though. Bugs are everywhere, aren't they? New to your channel, have you lived abroad at anywhere? Pep, no, I have not, but I've had the privilege of knowing many people who have. I have been close friends with people who live in India and were born in Europe. So, that and whatever they tell you and whatever you read, you can determine certain things. Savvy boy, it's been a while, buddy. How have you been? I know I see you on Unfiltered, of course, but yes, on this channel, it's been a while. Yes, do please help us. We hope I know it's impossible, guys, but I would love to hit 3K by December. I know it's crazy. It's like we are 350 subs away, but that would be insane. That would be insane to start the new year that way. Don't fight kangaroos is dangerous. Yeah, I'm sure you people have seen that video. Valence is here. What's up, my boy, my ghost boy? How are you doing? Long time no. Yeah, it's been a while, Valence. How have you been? I can't complain. Yeah, we have some momentum going on, so it's great. Ethan, channel growth again slowed down. I mean, listen, man, it's ebbs and flows, Shanks. Ebbs and flows. But buy and play in the Farmers League, they are proving people wrong. They are the favorites. See here, I'll be very honest with you, Savvy boy. I don't think anyone denies the Bundesliga quality is low. But like I said, right? People said when they face the tough teams, let's see how they play. So far, it's so good. So far, so good. You have to give them that credit. Scream Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Are we back? I mean, I'm back. Last Euros, Germany were good. They weren't, Nitesh. I honestly, I've seen better teams. I've seen better German squads, to be honest. Much, much better. Squad mentality is very high right now, so we can watch matches without fear. Couldn't say the same about the team under Tuchel. I think that is also a fair assessment. Um, Going to school with Germans? No, buddy. But people move around. People, neighbors and stuff. Na? People live here, dude. People move here and live here. You get neighbors and stuff. Na? Second to have you at our goal. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Second time, no, wait. Yeah, second time, I believe. Yes. No, second time. I was with Shashi and Yudi for the first one. Yeah. German team was good in Euros. If they play Wirtz instead of Havertz, then they would have would have been in the Euro final. Bro, in 2021 when England beat them, I couldn't believe it. I thought we were going to get hammered, and it was actually quite comfortable. I don't know, man. See, it depends, right? It all depends. Perks of staying in Goa, I guess. It's not that, dude. It's by chance. No, he only their family only stayed for, I want to say 2 years. Yeah, within 2 years they went back. So in 2 years time, it is what it is. Yeah, by chance, of course. Neither, what was your result this week in Europe? I believe the Manchester United women's team did really well, dude. You really should pay attention, man. The women are killing it. Where are you from originally? I'm from Goa, buddy. Starting following United like match by match, watching each match, following it probably early 2000s. First, I used to just watch it because there was something to watch on the weekend, and where I live, whatever's on the TV when you're younger, you just watch it. So I ended up watching it, and then over the time, I watched it myself by choice. And Burma Player of the Month, yes. Zakaria, a certain someone is ain't surprised. Let's put it that way. They played good throughout the tournament until Cucurella handball. But that's what I'm saying, right? I'm talking about it's one of the weakest team I've seen in years, dude. Like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, you know what kind of team they had? They had a crazy team, dude. How many languages do you speak? Still trying to learn English well, Jugal, believe it or not. That's why I'm also confused. They were good in that tournament. Dude, you're not getting it. I am saying compared to the teams I have seen, this team's all right. That doesn't you remember 2021 where they where in another year we would have got hammered. England cleaned them. I mean, it was a comfortable win. And I don't, it's my opinion, dude. I think they'll get, depending on the thing, the draw, I think quarterfinals. Could be wrong. Happy to be wrong. If Germany is back on the international scene, it will be more fun. But yeah, my exams are going on, so I was busy. Then my shoulder got dislocated, which then girlfriend went to Japan, so now I have to spend time on YouTube. Girlfriend went to Japan to study, Valence. More and more people seem to be going to Japan to study these days. Interesting enough. Um, yeah. They do have a chance to just simply score more than two against us. Score the same amount of goals, man. It's tough. Now hiding behind the women's team, disagree, Natasha. For people who know, I keep track of all the teams. See, this is the problem, buddy. I keep track of all the teams, all the loanies, everything. Um, yeah. What else to say? Uh, let's say it this way: it was the best in the last 10 years. Yeah, that's what I said. I've seen better teams before. Yeah, yeah. I suppose you could say it that way. That your defenders have more goals than your front four attack. It's beyond embarrassing. Really appreciating the current Jeet this thing. Sorry. Oh, Jeet's changed his name back now. I like the old name Jeet. Really appreciate the current United team, which is not based on superstars or big names. Amarim is trying to bring more of a team spirit, discipline, and new brand of football in the PL. I'm just happy with wins right now, Jeet. I hear you, but I'll just take wins at this point of time. The current German team struggling against teams like Slovakia, and how do you call up Sane and Goretzka in Big 2025 over people like Bischoff and Still and many more. See, but that's what I'm saying, right? So there's contradicting opinions there. No, one saying they did really well, they would have been in the Euro finals. One saying they're struggling with Slovakia. That's why I'm saying 10 years ago the team was way better. Ruben and Mbeumo created the legendary duo, Sir Alex and Ronaldo. Wrexham still above Swansea, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Clip that up and send it to Suraj. Amram won Manager of the Month. Last time Pep won was in December 2020. After one, he won three in a row. But this is nothing. Yeah. Ange won three in a row and got sacked in a year. It is what it is. Away form hasn't hit the heights this season, just 5 points from five on the road so far. Can United make it 8 from 6 tomorrow at Spurs? We shall get into that. Now. Japan's not that expensive. It is not. It's one of the countries where their currency to our currency is actually not that bad. But apparently, um, people say Tokyo is expensive. Like people say Tokyo is expensive in general. So I don't know if she's gone to Tokyo or not. Then that would make more sense. From everyone I've heard and travel vloggers and all, they always say like Tokyo can be expensive. Anyway, enough of the travel talks, guys. Shall we start? Oh wait, why is it? Why is it? Hold on. Can you see? It looks like you can see perfectly. All right, you can see it. Never mind. Here we go. 7 goals in the last 5 matches. Take my headphones out. That is for later on. Spurs haven't lost to United in their last 7 meetings. Yeah, so that's what I said. Right? What did I say? 23-24, right? Yeah. Guglielmo Vicario is ranked third in saves per match. My God, Footmob loves this saves per match stat, don't they? 11 goals in the last 5. Bruno Fernandes created the most big chances for United, 3. Cunha has had the most shots on target for Manchester United, 1.5. As you can see here, 2 draws, 2 wins, a loss. 3 wins, a draw, and a loss. Spurs are ahead of us in the table. And hold on, where is it? As you can see here, Spurs are 6th, United are 8th, same points, plus 8 goal difference for Spurs. We have scored, we have scored the same amount of goals, but we have conceded double. Spurs have, unfortunately for us. What would be the lineup? Let's see if they got the lineup right. You guys see the lineup? There we go. Spence, Odeber. Hold on. If I put this one down, will it be better? Yeah, it looks a little better. You can see more of it. Vicario, Porro, Van de Ven, Romero, Spence, Palinha, Bentancur, Johnson, Simons, Odeber, Kolomoani. Sheshko, Cunha, Mbeumo, Dallo, Fernandes, Casemiro, Ahmad, Euro, Delict, Shaw, Laments. I'm pretty sure Sheshko is not going to start and we're going to start Mount. I think that will be our teams. Both teams, I should say. We got the insights. As you can see, the injuries here are Archie Gray, Davies, Takai, Dragusin, Kulishevsky, Madison, Bergwall, Bissouma, Solanke, Kudus, and we have obviously Martinez injured. He's going to come back after the international break anyway, so it doesn't really matter. As you can see here, 10 matches played, 4 goals, 1 assist for Mbeumo, 3 goals, 2 assists for Richarlison, same amount of matches played. Almost 3 XG for Brian Mbeumo there. What do you guys think? It's time, guys. It's time. Pick. Who do you think is going to win the game now? Give me the predictions before we move on. These PL awards literally hates us. Never gave KDB any POTM in his career. Who cares, bro? He has the titles now. What difference does it make? Talk about Rashford loan. I'll be very frank with you. Sekiro, by the way, is the Barcelona fan. I'll only say this, and this is not me being negative, Takiro. When Paul Scholes came out and criticized him, right? I think that vindicated a lot of United fans. Because I'll tell you one thing, Sekiro. I don't know how much you watch Premier League. I don't know how much you watch the pundits. But Manchester United pundits tend not to be very critical of their homegrown players. They just that's just how it is. Unfortunately, fortunately, however you want to look at it. And when Paul Scholes said what he said about Rashford, you saw it clearly. He wasn't running. He didn't want to be here anymore. So good, he left. He's working out for y'all. It's great, dude. If it works out for y'all, then buy him. He just turned 28 yesterday. Happy birthday to my guy De Gea, by the way. I love you. Happy birthday to him. 35 years young. Couldn't look better. Um, yeah. So Rashford turned 28, I think, yesterday or day before. So if it's working out for you all, it's fantastic. Yeah, it's win-win. He doesn't want to be here. We don't want him, and you guys want him. So it's a win-win-win for everybody, Sakir. You watch Ray took Eddie's name. Dom replied, "Don't want to hear my." Yes, I tell you, he's really annoying, isn't he? That Euro team had Neuer, Kroos, Muller, Gundo, all of them retired. Musial, Havertz injured. Rudiger's back from not the same team exactly. Kudus Valence. I could be wrong, but I heard that Kudus might not be fit for the match. Unbeaten in the last 6 competitive match against United. Yes, actually 7, 2 draws and 5 wins. Actually, this includes the league double O. Yep. Like I said, man, everyone wants to say we are the favorites. We're not. We're really not. Hey, Lavanya. What injured? Yeah, I mean, listen, man. I was on a stream yesterday with a Spurs fan, and he said he's injured. So I'm just going to take him at his word. I thought Kolo Muani went to Saudi after PSG. Yeah, possibly, Siddharth. That's what Utkarsh told me. High on football. He is a Spurs fan, so I'll just take his word for it. To be honest, hold on a minute. Isn't it written here? Let me just check. I thought I no. Yeah, there it is. As you can see there, at least as of latest reports, there Kudus is on the injured list. 1-0 Tottenham, says Raz Hatka. Currently, United on a 4-game unbeaten streak. Tottenham game 1-1 in 5 at home so far this season. Tomorrow's context. 2-1 United, 1-1. Shaw going left wing back whenever Licha will be back, or Dallo right wing back. And Dallo on right wing back. I don't think we should let Shaw run up and down for 90 minutes, especially since he's been fit forever, Pulkit. I think we're going to do this, unfortunately, for a while. 2-0 Spurs, 2-1 Tottenham, 3-1 United, says Jeet, 2-0 Spurs, Pep Ganjera. Only because it's Spurs at home. Fair enough. 2-1 Spurs. Did you watch the Anthony goal versus Leon yesterday? You already know the answer to that. No. Nushir is saying, is media milking Ronaldo interview, especially Fabrizio twisting his words? Well, Nushir, when have they not done it? They didn't mind doing it they divided that interview into 2 parts, and how much milk came out of that interview. The last one he did as a Ronaldo as a United player. That BVD and Rooney segment, what is your opinion? As Carragher also speaks shit for Casemiro. Bro, honestly, if you want to clap back, right? I'll tell you one thing though. Rooney Rooney is in a position where he cannot be confrontational because he's a pundit. If you had like a face-off style discussion about this, I feel like Rooney would say a lot more. Also, it's not about the pundits, right? In this setting, it's not about the pundits. They're bringing the play on for a couple of minutes. Then they go back to headquarters. It's a whole situation. Um, Yeah, so you can take it how it is. I know some Liverpool fans said he schooled Rooney. I'm like, bro, he can't say, first of all, you can't talk forever. They're your live. On live TV, you anyway can't do. How long they'll have a back and forth? So fair enough, fair. He said what he had to say, fair enough. As Carragher also speaks shit for Casemiro. Bro, Graham Souness still has a job and he called Casemiro a steady Eddie. What else you want to say? If people like this are getting jobs, then it is what it is, nah. Every bit of positivity for this fixture. We all know what's about to happen. Well, go away. I've been saying it forever. We are the underdogs. There is no positivity, only facts. Mason Mount should play? Absolutely. We need someone to drop in deep like he did last time. It worked out well for us. Delict, where do you stand? I'll still take Delict, dude, because Mickey Van de Ven is a very good defender, but he is injury prone, bro. And to be honest with you, I can't deal with more injury players, bro. We have enough injured centre backs in train with Spurs team. There you go. Spurs has been terrible at home. I would go 3-1 United. Um, what is their record at home? 17th. They're 17th at home. Let's see. Why is Flick becoming so strict? Usi adapt karke at least try to play mid block for 5 minutes. I beg him. Good luck trying to convince German people to not be strict, dude. Eric Ten Hag's going to Fiorentina. No, yaar. Please, that can't be right. No, 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 no. He's taken the Ajax job. Balance. Nice try. I just remembered he's going to take the Ajax job. Former Everton player Johnny Heitinga got sacked yesterday. 193 centimeters tall in a CB. There's no way he should be doing what he did last night. Listen, dude. There's no one's questioning the quality of Van der Ven. But I can definitely question his injuries, and there's a lot of them. And I don't want to be a part of that. Top five finish. Yeah, boy. You know what I'm talking about, Ball. Yeah. Top five finish. Justice for words. Licha Martinez on the bench, it won't make a difference, Lavanya. I think Ruben Amram will be absolutely foolish to go over a year without Martinez and then putting him on the bench for Spurs. Just bring him back after the break, man. That's it. It's not that deep. Let's just get on with it. I thought he's going to Wolves ETH. No, no, no. He was on the short list too. That's what I kept trying to tell people. He's on the short list. He wasn't going. So my prediction is 2-2, by the way, guys. I know I waited for everyone. I think it's 2-2. Barca fan told me he wanted Van der Ven. I told him about Christensen. Glad to say he never did said anything about Van der Ven anymore. No spreading hate, but Liverpool fans have been celebrating a lot after winning two back-to-back games more than Bayern fans who are on a 16-win streak. It's just funny to watch. That people enjoy it how they want to enjoy it, dude. What can you do? Let them enjoy it. At the end of the day, when you pick up your trophies, that's all that matters in the end, no? Everton versus Fulham, guys, at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, which, if I'm being very honest with you, I don't know if it's a good ground to go and play football in because Everton seem to not be doing well again for another year. Where are Everton right now? What are they, 12th? What are they, 12, 30? Oh, Jesus, they're 14th. 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 That's new stadium, bad start. And the misery seems to continue for Everton. Doesn't matter how many people they fill in the stadium. Lineup first? Yes. Pickford, O'Brien, Tarkovsky. Come on, Sean Dyche. Sean Dyche ball. Keane, Mikolenko, Idrissa Gana Gay. Jimmy, man. Jimmy, come on over, buddy. We'll see you in January. Come on, Jimmy. You know you want to come back home. Dwight McNeil, Kiernan Drewsbury, Hall, Jack Grealish, and Barry. Here we have Raul Jimenez, Alex Iwobi, Josh King, the other Josh King, Harry Wilson, who scored a really good goal the other day, a couple of weeks back. Sasa Lukic, Sander Berge, Ryan Sessegnon, who scored a wonderful goal last week. Calvin Bassey, Joaquim Anderson, Kenny Tate, Bernd Leno. Oh, Injai might be doubtful. That's not good. He's in the FPL squad. Branthwaite, Patterson, those are defenders. Robertson, mid-December 2025. Anthony Robinson. That's a miss for Fulham, who's currently at 15th, a point below Everton. Having scored 4 goals in the last 5 matches, haven't kept a clean sheet in 7 matches. Iliman Njai has the most shots on target, 0.9 per game. What a interesting stat that is, 0.9. Having scored 6 in the last 5. Oh God, they're both terrible. Alex Iwobi has created the most big chances for Fulham too. Kevin has the most shots on target for Fulham, 0.8. Kevin? Who the hell's Kevin, dude? Am I missing something here? Who's Kevin? Kevin. I don't see no Kevin here, but all right, we'll take it. Everton versus Fulham, guys. Everton viewed us. 3-1 Fulham. Wow. Sorry, Nathan, but all the ex-players of United are pathetic pundits and they keep criticizing new signings of Manchester United. I was talking about the homegrown players, Valence. But a lot of that is true, so I don't need to really say anything more. Elect has been called up for national team. Oh, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Maybe I shouldn't celebrate that. Naveed Naveli, Dulan Bros, time taking time to adapt. Hope his goals speak. Yes, yes, hopefully, man. Rasmus is flying on the other side there. Um, can you review my FPL? Yeah, put the team in, dude. Put the team in, definitely for sure. Are you watching United under 21 games highlight? Yes, wonderful goal by Shea Lacey. Jeet, wonderful goal by Shea Lacey. They played Notts County, right? The oldest team in England, by the way. Notts County. 2-0 to Everton. Gonzalo Garcia. He already destroyed his career by joining United. Now do you want him to suicide by joining? Oh God. Okay. He should apply for the international team. He's got the Ajax job destroyed. He's gone back to Ajax. Luis de la Fuente might be single-handedly destroying Lamin's career. He might end up like Gavi. Very scary to imagine. 1-1 draw, says Aryan. Raya, Gabriel, Mukiele, Mitchell. Direct Mitchell? Okay, so that's the back three. Salah, Tiani, Reinders, Semenyo, Bruno, King. If you can, if you have money, I would take out Reinders and get Njai or Grealish, just because I think the goals have slightly dried up for Tiani. Also, he's dropped 0.1 again, so he could possibly drop this week. If you have money, I would maybe get Dewsbury Hall, Grealish, something like that. Haaland, Pedro. What is this? So that's wait, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2. Kinski, Steve, Alderete, Krupi. Kinski. Interesting. Steve, Alderete, Krupi. Looks like a good team to me. I don't know how much Mitchell costs. If you can get Lacroix or Gay instead of Mitchell. And if possible, if you have the money to remove Tiani Reinders, I would do that. Otherwise, the team seems solid. If Pedro doesn't score this week, sack him, Nitesh. Simple as that. Don't waste any more time before he drops down in price. Ronaldo was smoking some grass with Peter because some shite he spoke wasn't possible to defend. Yes, some of it was mad. Like, who is Ralph Ragnick? And maybe Rooney is jealous of me because I'm handsome. I was like, okay, man, cool. If that's how you feel, then cool. Dilek was in the national team. I remember when he came to United, only once or twice he has been called up. And in one match, Van Dijk blamed him or something post-match interview. Let's have our revenge. Shea Lacey will be in the first team soon. So the leaks are that Shea Lacey is at some point of time going to get game time this season. I think this can be a good year. Everton Fulham. I have high hopes on Cristiano Orozco, the under 16 CDM of Colombia. Isn't he? Is he the captain or something? Hope he will get better in the academy. Don't have any transfer. Also bought in Pedro because they're playing Wolves this game week. Uh, I would say if he blanks, still change him. Maybe get Mateta or someone simply because if he doesn't score this week, I think he's going to drop down in price again. Have you ever seen Carragher criticizing Liverpool players? Liverpool's big signings got flopped. Still, that guy backing Wirtz, Isaac, and on the other hand, that crown Gary. Yeah, but Valence, that might not necessarily be a good thing either. I hear you, but that might not necessarily be a good thing. Do like the stream, guys. Yes. I'm going to say, see the team again. Man, Grealish is there. Grealish can always pull out something, but then Harry Wilson is on the other side. Hill, Dickinson, they have not really scored goals. Both teams haven't scored goals really. They seem to average a goal a game. So I'll say 1-1. I'll say 1-1. But they both need a win bad, man. Speaking of people that need a win bad, guys. Speaking of teams that need a win bad. Oh, God. Look at this terrible show here. Burnley 3 points ahead of West Ham. Even if West Ham beat them, they're still going to be in 18th place, which is a crazy sentence on its own. West Ham are coming off of their first, I think it is their first win, isn't it? It might know it. I think it's the second win of the season. Yeah. And as you can see there, Burnley coming off of an L. I don't want to waste too much time in this game. I think Burnley is going to win. I think Burnley is going to win. I don't want to waste too much time. Before we actually, let's just see one thing before we move on to the next. Put your scores in the chat, guys. 5 goals in 5 matches. Oh god, that's really terrible. Really, really terrible West Ham. What they scored 3 goals in the last game, so that means they scored 2 goals in the last 4 matches. Really terrible. West Ham haven't lost to Burnley in the last 6 meetings. That means nothing at this point of time. Haven't kept a clean sheet in 7 matches. Have scored 7 goals in the last 5 matches. Have conceded the most penalties this season. Dubravka's ranked 1 in saves per match. Boy, they really love that stat. You can see Burnley 2 wins, 3 losses, 3 losses, 1 draw, 1 win for West Ham. Even if West Ham win this game, they're still going to be in the relegation zone. It is at the London Stadium. I'm going to say 2-1 to West Ham. I think Nuno is going to. I think the new manager bounce is going to continue for a bit. For a bit. I wouldn't say it's going to carry on for too long, but yes. Yes, Orozco is the captain. Eric Ten Hag back to glory days. Can you imagine if they start cooking again, dude? Then people will say he should have never left. Your comment. Apologies, Polki. Let me check. Where is it? By the way, apart from United's bad record against Spurs in recent fixture and Spurs' bad record at home this season, does early kickoff will be a major factor in the final result too? I don't think so, Pulkit. I don't think so. Listen, last year we were playing a game every 3 days, man. Whatever time we started playing football, we were playing a game every 3 days. So both Spurs and United, I don't think it should be an excuse to be honest. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe maybe the Frank will come out and say, the turnaround was quick and all. Goalless draw. Only job Gary can do is halftime show on CBS. I can't believe Amram does not have enough fuel to beat the team that beat them in the Europa final. The goal line clearance, Sweden. It's not about that, Charles. It's not about that. See, we could come off winning 3-0, but we cannot pretend like we are favorites based on no evidence. That's all I'm saying. Next game week, I'll definitely take out Tierney and bring in Grealish. Don't wait till the week though, because if by chance, sometimes the prices go down straight away on Monday, Nitesh. So you have to be careful there. Burnley 2-0. Wow. At West Ham. That's interesting. 2-1. Pulkit saying 4-4. Bro, they're not scoring. West Ham scored 5 goals in their last 5 matches and they scored 3 in their last game. I don't think so, man. It'll be crazy if it's 4-4. I'm very new to FPL. I don't have exact idea when to use wildcard and only 8 games left to use. Only 8 game weeks left to use it. I would say. I mean, are there double game weeks this year? I don't know. You'll have to just see you'll have to just see the next 5 fixtures and decide at some point of time, Nitish, because I don't think there's double game weeks this year. So there won't be a time to actually use it. West Ham going down with Paqueta sale in January. You think they'll sell him if they're still in relegation? They'll let the world burn. Areola has absolutely been shite, man. Can't seem to save his own life. Or no, some Burnley either. There is that Brazilian wonder kid, Luis Guilherme, who West Ham signed. Probably on loan somewhere, trying to revive his own career. Sunderland will score against Arsenal. My prediction is 3-1 Arsenal. Xhaka wins the Xhaka derby 2-1. Bold prediction 2-1 Sunderland. Man, that defense is pretty good. They've only conceded 8 goals. I have a feeling we'll see someone score an own goal today. Tierney's price already got down by 0.1. I think it'll go down. That's what I'm saying, Nitish. I think it'll go down one more time. For sure. Can Arsenal forfeit the second place trophy? Anything's possible, Bajaj, if you believe. What about Andy Kaila, about Gay? Do you think Gay will join us? As far as I am aware, Gay has kind of made a deal that he's going to join Liverpool. So, barring something crazy happening, I still think he's going to join Liverpool at the end of the season. 2-3 Spurs, 3 United. Tottenham will score set pieces because of United's weakness, and United will pull off at least 2 transitional goals via wide forwards who score the winner for United. No clue. Should I trip and captain Pedro? Absolutely not. Dude. Absolutely not. Either sell in January or Paqueta will go half price in summer when they get relegated. 4-2 Sunderland. My God, Pulkit, really? 4-2? 1-0 Arsenal. Should I take a hit and transfer him? No, not this. This week is okay to keep him, Nitesh. This week is okay to keep Pedro. But definitely don't triple captain. 3-0 by set pieces and 1 by third leg of Gyökeres. Imagine. Moving on. Imagine Pep in classic Pep fashion comes out of nowhere and wins the league again. Who would actually be surprised? Who would really be surprised? But Barca is main contenders. Real has already chosen Upamecano over Konate. Terrible mistake, Abhiman. Terrible mistake, and they're going to find out why later. Go for Paqueta United. I mean, listen, man, I don't really think they're going to sell him to us in Jan. Hope Xhaka feels a little emotional on his return and smash 4 goals against Arsenal. Arsenal 2-0, another clean sheet. Arteta. All right, let's get to it quickly. So I got to go on Goloi as well, which I happily see you guys there if you feel like joining as well. 21 people watching. I hope you guys are liking the channel and the video, and please share it whenever you can as well. The link to Goloi is in the community post. Feel free to click on that, go to the community post and click on that. We'll be live there. Having scored 6 goals in the last 5 matches, Xhaka is ranked 1 in big chances created in the competition. Interesting. Created the most big chances for Sunderland. Even more interesting. Having scored 12 goals in the last 5 matches, have kept most clean sheets, 7 clean sheets in 10 matches. Arsenal haven't lost to Sunderland in the last 12 meetings. Oh boy. My God, this is going back to another decade. That's interesting. Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Norgard. Norgard's in the predicted lineup. Okay. Saka, Rice, Eze, Trossard, Merino. Wilson Isidore, Enzo Lafay, Sadiki, Gran Xhaka, Bertrand Traore, Reinildo, Gertruida, Ballard, Mukiele, Hume. You know what? This is going to be painful to say, but I think Arsenal is going to win 1-0. 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0 to the Arsenal, guys. Next up, Chelsea versus Wolves. I'm curious to see people's scores for this one, actually, to be fair. That's the next one at Stamford Bridge. Yeah, he would ask for a huge signing on bonus and a good amount of wages because Madrid, Liverpool, Barca all would want him for free. So if we are going after him, it's going to be expensive. Sure, it is going to be expensive, but it'll still be cheaper than actually paying 50 million for him. So that's the good news. Next match, please. Yes, Aryan. Aryan's rushing me here. Just joking, by the way. Upar Maldini hai company ke andar. I will probably bring in Xhaka for Tiani. That's not a bad idea too. Plus, you'll also have. You'll also have some money to spare. Indicala, Marca, don't take him seriously, guys. Anshuman's here. Anshuman, I hope you're feeling better, buddy. Hope you're feeling better now. Take care of yourself, man, and don't overwork yourself, please. Bro, Tiani is a quality player. Pep is just not using him right. He's not a pivot player. Yeah, but Amiman, we're talking about FPL, na? That's all well and good, but that does not really help your FPL output, na? No one, I don't think anyone thinks Tiani Reinders is a bad player. It's just we're talking about FPL solely. 3-1 Chelsea, 2 goals Pedro. Nitish is hoping for some magic on the night. 2-0 and a red card to Bowley. 2-0 and a red card to Bowley. Manager of the month, baby. Yes. And don't forget player of the month, dude. My guy. Chelsea defense is crap, but being at home and they will take advantage and lose by 2-0 only. Come on, dude. You really think Chelsea is going to lose? Oh man, they did draw to Karabag. Yeah, people troll us all the time, no. And then when they lose to teams, they go missing, bro. Sorry, they drew with Karabag. To be fair, yeah, that is the FPL code. Thank you very much, Aditya. I'm going with a draw. A draw at Chelsea versus Wolves, bro. Wolves are horrible, dude. Wolves are horrible. Wait, I'll actually tag Aditya's. post here. So you guys, if anyone hasn't yet joined the FPL, there you have it. It's the pinned post in the chat. Thank you very much, Aditya. Aditya, by the way, I forgot to. I don't think you were live since I've seen it, but Thane has opened up their soul a PlayStation store. I don't know if it's nearby where you are. But that's crazy. So if you have like a PlayStation store now in Thane, which is not where I thought the first one would be, but that's kind of cool. There will be no money spared. They both costing me the same. Oh, is it? Not aware of Xhaka's price. Apologies. Fair enough, dude. You still have a better chance with Xhaka. He's probably going to play all the games because he is captain and clearly he's creating chances. So there is some benefit to it. Would you rather want United to lose or Liverpool to win this week? I never want United to lose. Fox, we have to focus on our own issues. So I will take the 3 points every day of the week because we need to focus on ourselves now. Chelsea is like the ideal team for Wolves to beat. 4-0 Chelsea. Will be different gravy. Guerrero is going to be a free agent. You should look into him as a left wing back. Yeah, you see, David James, the problem with that is our management tends to not be that sharp. I thought City fans already scheming to sell him. No, no, no. I don't think Nitesh has a problem with Tiani Reinders at least. Not gonna lie, Tiani has been underwhelming till now, barring first match. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. You're watching them a lot more closely than me. Honestly, 3-1 Chelsea. Sounds about right. I'm shameful and I apologize. I doubted Moset Kodu Silanga was better. It's all good, dude. It's all good. As long as they do well, that's what matters. Enzo Pedro Caicedo and Garnacho. Bro, Garnacho also scored. He actually scored a good goal in Champions League. First player to score two for two English clubs before the age of 21. Apparently, whatever that means to you as a stat. When is Palmer coming back? Don't you think Premier League is missing him, bro? Listen, any quality player that is missing for this long, the Premier League will miss. Maybe the teams that he faces won't miss him, but everybody else will. Sell him in FPL, not in real life. Yes, 4-1 Chelsea Rat is going to score, by the way. Hugo Larson and Gomez will be available next summer for low price if Wolves get relegated. If Wolves get relegated, Abhiman, you are a much better human than me. I think Wolves are getting relegated. I don't think it's an if anymore. If that rat is scoring, then they're definitely not winning it. Hey, Kuldeep. Hey. Cherky will be a popular FPL pick if he gives points against Liverpool. Yeah, I mean, if you have money to spare, sure. Actually, now I feel Garnacho's playing well. I think he scored in the last CPL game as well. He did. Fortunately, the record's not good both times he scored, but yes, he did. Opening goal, I believe, actually, in the first 10 minutes. Chelsea Wolverhampton, guys. We'll just do a little insights. Let's see. 13 goals in the last 5 matches. That is good. Have won their previous 3 matches against Wolves. That is also good. João Pedro is ranked 1 in big chances created in competition. 5. That's bad if you FPL player because that just bothers you more, not less. 6 goals in the last 5 matches. Haven't won a match in 6 attempts. Haven't kept a clean sheet in 6 matches. Oh god, this is going to be a bludgeoning here. Why are we even bothering? 3-0 to Chelsea. Man, if Chelsea can't beat Wolves, no, they're in real trouble this year, man. They're in real trouble this year if they can't beat Wolves. Now, this is going to be a fun one. Aston Villa versus AFC Bournemouth. We'll quickly go through it, guys, because I have to go on another channel, of course. Having scored 6 goals in their last 5 matches, this is Aston Villa, by the way. Aston Villa haven't lost to Bournemouth in their last 5 meetings. Daniel Mallon has the most shots on target, 0.8. Bournemouth have scored 11 goals in the last 5 matches. David Brooks has created the most big chances for Bournemouth, 4. Eli Junior Krupi or Krupi Junior, however you say it, has the most shots on target per match for Bournemouth, 2.4. 2.4 is actually crazy when Mallon is 0.8. Fair to Iraola and his men. Petrovic, Jimenez, Diakite, Senesi, Trufe, Scott, who Mystic seems to love now. Tyler Adams, the USA captain. Brooks, Marcus Tavernier. I still think James is better. Antoine Semenyo, my guy, and Krupi Jr. Of course, Evan Nielsen will start probably. If not now, then after the international break. So if you guys have Krupi Jr., better hope he scores something this week, because I think he won't be starting next. Aston Villa Bournemouth. I'm still saying Bournemouth's going to win. I'm going to go 2-1 Bournemouth. I think Semenyo gets in the goals as usual. Yeah, I still think I favor Bournemouth heavily. So I'm going to go 2-1 Bournemouth at Villa Park. And for Newcastle, and let's see what you guys are saying here. Rinders to Power Rangers. City robbed Leon with Cherki. I want Malik Fofana instead of Rashford and Barca. I actually wanted Malik Fofana as well, Abhiman. When people were talking about we were going for Cherki, we were interested or whatever. I'm like that Malik Fofana looked way more dangerous, but when he came on and played against us, but eh. Will Spurs try more crosses after seeing the match against Forest? I don't think so, Kuldeep. I see. I don't think it works like that. You have to have the ability to do that. If if they will try more crosses, they should have been trying more crosses from the beginning, not just watching us. See, we are always going to be susceptible to a cross, but we can always do better. So they can try. If it doesn't work, they will quickly switch plans because the only thing about a cross is if it's not timed perfectly, you're basically just giving the ball to the opposition. So no, and I think Lamens will come and command his box, so it'll be tougher this time. 3-2 Bournemouth. Okay, goal fest. Love the way you address the chart, speak in detail about other teams too without any bias. You earn a subscriber cheers. Thank you, Pep. Thank you. I wish more people gave me time like you do to listen to what I have to say, but sometimes it's obviously easier to talk to people when it's not 100 people watching, of course. So that is there, but thank you. Villa won the Europa League match finally, dude. They lost to a team called Go Ahead Eagles last week. A terrible name for a club, by the way. I'm sure there's some meaning to it, but it's a terrible name. It's as bad as Clermont Foot in League One. I'm sure there's a meaning for that even, but still. By the way, Sanasi is a free agent next summer. I am aware, Abhiman, and I'm telling you right now, we won't go anywhere near him. Because you know what? That's what we do. Bournemouth will nick it 2-1. You know what? I wouldn't even be surprised if Bournemouth keep a clean sheet. I really won't. It's nice to watch Enjoy play. What a baller he is, isn't he? He really is. Might be injured, unfortunately, for this game coming up, but yes. The game is going so deep. Fofana got ACL, unfortunately. Yeah, but I'm just talking about at that time, David Jane. But yeah, that's what she said. Turkey is very pleasing to the eyes. He is. Has some arrogance in him. Yeah, the flair players mostly do, Pep. Flair players mostly do. Yeah, Brentford is winning for sure, Nathan, against Newcastle. Bro, the disdain we have for Newcastle because they did that. There's only one United thing, no. Ash and me really enjoy having a go at them. They were so bearable before they won their cup, and then they started doing there's only one United, and then fortunately, karma has a funny way of working things out. I like Frank more than some great grandson of a circus worker. We'll move on from that rhythm. I don't want to participate in that one. Go ahead, Eagles is something Karan Johar would use in his movie for a college basket. Oh. Will they try crosses? Spurs have scored half their goals from set piece. So of course they'll use it. And now that there's no kudu, of course they'll try. Bro, everyone's going to try and cross against us. What I will say is that Lamens does like coming and doesn't mind interacting with an early cross. So, especially if it's in the box. So, whereas the other two dodos we had were a different story. Does Google Play balance refund in your phone pay? Not aware, Akash. Someone can help Akash out with this. This will be great because I do not know, to be fair. Brentford nil, Newcastle. No, man, no. We want to see the downfall still defective. We're not done yet. We're not done with this. Man City bought Cherki as a replacement for KDB, but Cherki is not even better than Xerxes. Balance, I'll be honest with you, they can't replace KDB. So they could buy three of them and they could buy three Cherkis and it wouldn't work. Ethan's a nice guy, very well headed. Never gets too excited and too dull. Gives balance to him. Overall, he's just one language behind to become massive in India. Thank you, Nitesh. Michael Coyote is a menace. Oh, now this is a guy I actually wouldn't mind taking, dude. Let's take some more Brentford players. Why not? I don't know if Ash is in the chat there, but I'm sure he'll agree with me. Can't be credited back. Okay, they can't be credited back. Apparently, Akash. Come on, I want United to trash Spurs 3-0. I still think it's going to be 2-2, Aryan. We did the Spurs thing at the beginning of the stream, by the way, Aryan, in case you missed it. If that's what you were waiting for, it was the first game, right? We went in order. Just letting you know if you didn't hear everyone's predictions yet. Gordon's injured too. Newcastle can be affected by UCL. I guess the workload's catching up with them and they might finish outside top seven. Nah, it won't work apparently. Okay, fair enough. Xerxes is a striker and Cherky's a midfielder. Also, I know what you did there. Uh, Newcastle is right. The only one United after Manchester United, Leeds United in it. Okay, let's not get crazy now, Ridham. I don't want to get clipped up unnecessary. I just didn't like the fact that they did that little song and dance too. Newcastle, I don't really have a problem with Newcastle. I just didn't like that. Seen and go is the weekly marks, bro. We sell veggies every week, every day. Every day there's a veggie market. On Friday there are some. Depending on which area you live in, there are particular days where the market's even more crowded and more people come there because there's more footfall. In the area I live in, it's on Friday. So yeah. So veggie market, bro, it's every day here. Anthony is the new face of La Liga. Can you try collabing with Bayern Londa? I assume that's who you're talking about. For the match against Arsenal, I feel it's going to be a fun stream. See, the thing is, I haven't kept in touch with him, David James. We have to kind of build a rapport. I can't just, you know, you want to do something. But Rhythm has also said that about me. Hopefully one day, but definitely would love to have more people here. The day Nathan started making videos in Hindi, it's over for everyone. Why, dude? So they can laugh at me when I sound stupid? No, I don't think it's over for anybody, dude, to be honest. Okay, noted. Yeah, obviously, dude. This is how we, I guess you say, network. I hate that word, but it's true. So that Dan Burn header midweek, I have not, Pep. I'll be honest with you, I have not. I've been doing other streams and other collabs. I did not watch Champions League football. I mean, I watched the Real Madrid game. We were live for that, but yeah. Real positions a cam and Checky is a cam too, mate. Oh, Valence is doing the cam thing, which everyone in United was doing. I like that. Okay, so what is the preview? Let's get to it, right? Having scored 10 goals, last 5 matches, awarded 3 penalties. Thiago has most shots per target, 10 goals in the last 5. Newcastle won their previous 2 matches against Brentford. That's interesting. Oh, well, actually, that's not interesting. Brentford, Newcastle were better. Jacob Murphy has the most shots on target per match. I wonder if someone could pick up Jacob Murphy. He's really he's very, very underrated and very, very good. Anyway, there's the Visa Derby. I am going to say, I'm going to say 1-1. Yeah. I don't think Newcastle will lose this. I mean, Newcastle are going to be on quite a downward slope if they lose that. Okay, guys, I'm running late here, so we have to pass through these quickly. I apologize. Crystal Palace versus Brighton and Hove Albion. Predictions in the chat, people, while I read the insights. Having scored 8 goals in the last 5 matches, Crystal Palace have won their previous 2 matches against Brighton and Hove Albion. John Philippe Mateta has the most shots on target, bro. Mateta is on like a pro. Glasner has revived that man. Seriously. Have scored 8 goals in the last 5 matches. The Welbeck also has been quite annoying, actually. Haven't been awarded the most penalties this season. Brejan, I don't know how you say that. Brehan Gruda has the most shots on target per match for Brighton Hove. I would have never guessed that, by the way. I would have definitely thought it was Welbeck, but fair enough. We got Verbruggen, Wiefer, Van Hecker, Dunk, Kadioglu, Baliba, Ayari. Ayari scored a banger last week, didn't he, actually? Yankuba Minte, Jorginho Rute, Gomez, Danny Welbeck. Mateta, Jeremy Pino, Ismail Assar, Tarek Mitchell, Jefferson Lerma, Hughes, Munoz, Gehi, Lacroix, Richards. I can't pick against Palace, man. I'm sorry. I'm convinced Glasner is a better manager than most of the managers in this league. I'm convinced. Could be wrong, but I'm convinced at this point of time. I'm going to say, how many goals did they score in the last 5 games? 8 goals. How many goals did Brighton score? 8 goals as well. Ooh. I'm gonna go 2-0 Palace. 2-0 Palace, yeah. 2-0 Palace. Forest leads. Anybody? Any thoughts, guys? Forest leads. Should see the header. I will go see the header now that you mentioned it. That Sunderland defender, I like Ballard, dude. He looked dangerous ever since we played him. He came on because of injury and he almost scored a goal before halftime. Would you take Baleba now? Absolutely not. If he's playing like that because he just got pressure on a link, to me it's a big red flag. That's the best header goal I've seen in my life. Fair enough. 2-0 Palace, 2-1 Brighton, 3-0 Palace. Palace edge it. Palace jinx. No, man, I'm really convinced of Glasner, to be fair. Forest, oh, I read that. 1-1 draw, Destroyer saying Nottingham Forest leads United. Bro, if Nottingham Forest can't get a win, this is not looking good for Marinakis. He has some legal issues to deal with as well, apparently now. What is it? Leeds are 5 points above Nottingham Forest. Even if Forest win, they will still be in the relegation zone no matter what. Man, this is tough. This is tough. Scored 4 goals in the last 5 matches, most penalties, 3. Cells ranked 2 in saves per matches. 5 goals in 5 matches, haven't kept a clean sheet in 7. Leeds United have won the previous 2 matches against Nottingham Forest. Not good. Not good, people. This is not good. I'm going to say Leeds 2-0 at Forest. Leeds 2-0 at Forest. Forest 3-0. Wow, okay. Curve the ball by header. I'm going to have a look at that one. 2-2 draw, says Aryan. All right, fair enough. 2-1 Leeds. Marinakis will sack himself by the end of the season. Ursula versus Glasner. That's crazy, by the way. Palace scoring first, but 2-1 Brighton. Interesting. Isn't Ursula that no formation guy stuff? Sometimes, yeah. UEFA coefficient rankings as it stands right now, Bundesliga is in 2, a place behind the Premier League updated version. Wow, okay. Okay. There's a street named after him, Nottingham, just near the stadium. Evangelos Marinakis. Yeah, oh boy. Really? Near the stadium? That might not age well. And the final game, guys. Just give me a second, guys. Just want to see if I've got a message. Yeah, I've sent the link, guys. I'm just going to go through this one quickly there because I don't want to be too late. Already 5 minutes late. Manchester City, Liverpool. This is going to be a good game to end the week off on. I think at the City of Manchester Stadium or the Etihad Stadium as they call it. Donnarumma, Nunes, Stones, Guardiola, O'Reilly played really well last week, by the way, against Bournemouth. Nico Gonzalez, Savio or Savinho, Reinders, Foden, who also got back into the goals, I believe, in Champions League. Jeremy Doku, and obviously the Haaland. Haaland as captain. Mawadashvili, Bradley, who I think should start. Konate, Van Dijk, Robertson, McAllister, Gravenberch, Zoboslai, I believe, will be here. Salah, Wirtz, Ekitike. Let's do the preview. 12 goals in the last 5. Erling Haaland, City have scored 19 goals. Erling Haaland scored 13. And Steve from Burnley with 2 own goals is the second top scorer. If they keep Haaland quiet, it's going to be a real problem for City. Doku's ranked 1 in big chances created in the competition, 5. Liverpool have scored 10 goals in the last 5, even though they've been losing a lot recently. Liverpool have won the previous 2 matches against Manchester City. Cody Gakpo has created the most big chances for Liverpool at 5. Don't you see that anymore because it's over officially. That is the last one. 3-2 Leeds. Okay, fair enough. He's the most narcissistic guy I've seen. He's an interesting character for sure. 3-1 City, all right. Liverpool might nick it. This midfield is looking good, especially McAllister, Zobo, now Wirtz is going to do his average cardio sesh. Do you play League of Pundits by any chance? I do not, David James. I do not. Battle of Mid, City, 2-3. Okay. See you in Golo. Take care, David. I'll be there. If you are there and they are live, just let me know. Tell him I'll be in 5 minutes. I'll be there. Less than five actually. 2-2. Now hold up. 5-1 City. Oh boy. Goals by Haaland, Cherky, Foden, 3-1 City. You know what, guys? I'm going to say it's going to be a tough game, man. What's your prediction for this? Someone also needs to step in form first. Shadab, yeah, I agree, Nitesh. It's bad. Second top scorer is a defender from Burnley is not good. City's only goal is to feed Haaland and much of possible. They do have Marmoush and others who can also can't say. But as it stands right now, if you keep Haaland quiet, the others have only scored 6 goals. You have to keep that. You have to keep that in mind. Others have scored 4 because the other 2 were an own goal. So you have to keep that in mind. Anyone can stand up. That is true, David Jim. But as of now, it is a sole reliance on Haaland at the moment. I think Pep is back and Pep Linders will set up the team perfect against Liverpool. Golo just went live in 8 minutes. Tell him I'll be there in 2. If he's asking, if he's talking about anything. Um, I actually think, but the real job is actually keep Haaland quiet. He's the most informed player in the world. Exactly. He is the most informed player in the world. Maybe outside of Harry Kane. Possibly. Yeah, Harry Kane has scored more goals, hasn't he? And assists actually for that matter. But then Harry Kane always had assists in the bag, so we let's not talk about that. Watch out for Ekitike. Hey, that's the disclaimer I always give people. People are having very high expectations from, but I tell you, whenever I feel we are back, we do terrible in the next match. I think this is going to be a high octane match. I think it's going to end 2-2. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be entertaining. It's going to go back to back to back to back. I think Haaland and Ekitike are going to be on the scorecards. Um, and I think both teams are going to test each other's defense. Yes, I'm going to say 2-2, an absolute barnstormer of a match that we are going to enjoy as a neutral. Kusanov could be playing, yeah. Kusanov might be playing actually, yeah. On the predicted lineup, it didn't say that, but yeah. Mbappe scored 21 goals this season till now, 7 penalties. That is 33%, a goal, 1 in 3 years. But if Liverpool lead, I think they will win, but 2-2. Yeah, I'm going to go 2-2 as well. 2-1 Man United, Sesko scoring, by the way. Ooh, okay. Okay. Real Madrid for 9 penalties in 14 games this season. Okay, wow. Okay. 9 penalties in 14 games. All right. Didn't know that stat. Anyway, guys, I'll be heading to Goloi. In the community post, the recent one, the link's there. Can't find the channel by any chance, just go to the community post on this channel, click it, you will go there. I will be there in a couple of minutes. I will see you there in a couple of minutes. Thank you for joining as always. Tomorrow, early kickoff, United, Spurs, and Sunday. Guys, we got something special on Sunday. I don't want to spoil it. I'm going to tell you tomorrow in the stream. But we got something special on Sunday. That's all I'm going to say about. I'm very excited, by the way. I'll see you at Goloi, and then I'll see you tomorrow for the game. Thank you for the support, guys. I will see you in the next one. Take care and good night.